all over.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
At their own 26-yard line.
Play action. It's Smith. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. And that's Grady Jarrett who forced his way through to register the sack. Throwing on 2nd and long. Smith. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That one good for 26 and a first down. A run here for J.D. McKissick. And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. They'll go again with McKissick. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And finally taken down at the 30-yard line. Well, I tell you what, when you get a running back who can move like that in the open field, that's something to take advantage of, and they certainly did there. That's going to be caught. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. He got 29 yards that time. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. A game-winning field goal would be a chip shot from here. Let's see how they play it on 1st and goal. Back to throw, Smith. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Now let's see who this is on. Clearly wasn't outside of the tackle box. There's your penalty.
And accompanying that penalty, a loss of down.
So after the loss of down, they'll come up here with a 2nd and goal. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Taking it in from 11 yards out. And Washington has taken the lead. All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come. Now it's Smith. And this one's caught. And their 4th quarter lead grows by a couple more. He hits the big target for the 2-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
He'll look to throw. And his throw is incomplete. Hayden Hurst, former 1st-round pick, the intended target, but it'll be 2nd down. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
It makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
They'll look to throw. To the right side and complete to Hurst. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th. 1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They're going on 4th down. It's Ryan. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th. to throw. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And they'll get this down to the 10. Right back to him for 10 more and a first. Nothing open downfield. They went underneath.
Yeah, see if you can get it to your running back. See if you can make someone miss in the open field.
To throw again is Ryan. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Read it well, and it's picked. And nothing there on the return. They've got the football, but they'll have to start this drive at their own 4-yard line.
Well, they needed the touchdown and the 2-point conversion, but they're not going to get a shot at either. This is a great play here defensively, Brandon, and at a time that they sorely needed one. And that could be enough to help get them out of here with a victory.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all 3 timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are. Connects here with a tight end, Jeremy Sprinkle. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. So now on comes the field goal unit. And this will be a, shall we say, a rather optimistic try here. This to make it a 2-score game. I got nothing after that try.
Yeah, don't even try.
I mean, he tried it from the parking lot. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to...
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop him with 13 seconds left to play. From the red zone now, here's Ryan on first down. Escaping the pressure right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. One last shot for Ryan. And a big loss here as he's taken down. A costly sack. They'll have to use a timeout here. And barring a defensive penalty, they'll be looking at one final play. So the sack pushes him back, and now 3rd and long for Ryan and the Falcons. One final shot. They'll look to throw. And he will find Ridley. That's complete. And he's in for the game-winning score with no time left on the clock.
And understandably, this crowd is in an absolute frenzy. But they've got to back it off a little bit, let the guys operate, and they need to take a deep breath as well. They've still got to get a 2-point conversion in order to tie this one.
Here's Ryan. And it is caught. They got it. So a touchdown and a 2-point conversion with no time remaining. And we're off to overtime. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they do. And look at this. They're going to try an onside kick to begin overtime. And a good job here by the Falcons, their hands team, able to recover it. Well, they went with the ultimate element of surprise there, trying the onside kick to start OT, and it backfires.
Not just element of surprise, how about element of hubris? I mean, that is unbelievable because the odds of getting an onside kick are small to begin with. And to give up your opportunity to ever possess the football that way, if you don't get it, that is absolutely huge. Didn't work, but boy, what a gamble.
2nd and 9.
Steps away to his left. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it. Another nice job there defensively. They've really stymied their passing attempts, and it continues in overtime.
And for them to do that, that means they've had to be cohesive on defense. Pressure in the quarterback's face, good coverage of not just the wide receivers, but the tight end, the running backs when they try and slip out, and making sure they're at the point of attack. When the ball's in the air, they get there and help force some of those incompletions.
Well, I know you're toward the middle of the field here, but still, fourth down this distance, you got to punt it, right?
That's definitely the first instinct, because you say, okay, let's just play some field position, make sure we don't lose the game here, turn it over in a key spot. But if you feel really good about your trigger guy, if you feel great about him, you might want to leave the ball in his hands and let him work his magic.
And he's got this down to the 35. A gigantic call there in overtime, but it pays off with a first down. Again, Ryan. And he gets this one to Ridley complete. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Brings up second and a yard.
And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. And I know you, with every carry, especially in overtime, you're just saying, if you're that ball carrier, hold on to the football.
Hold on to it, protect it, but not necessarily settling, because you're trying to get to the end zone. You're trying to end the game right here. And I know the defensive guys poking, clawing, raking, trying to knock the ball free and protect their end zone.
Yeah, like you alluded to, especially this part of the field. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Ryan. And they'll set up the screen to Gurley. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. I think we just witnessed the ultimate head-scratching moment. All they needed was the extra point to win the game, and they don't get the 2-point try. Why did they go for the 2-point conversion?
It is a head-scratcher, but I go back to when we sat down with them in our meeting, and they just kept coming back to special teams. It's just been not very good in practice this week. I wonder if that ghost loomed over them and decided not to kick it there and go for 2, but still, I think your odds are a whole lot better just snapping and putting it down and kicking.
Yeah, I'm not buying it. You got to kick the extra point. So a big move here, playing to win in overtime. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Out of the gun, it's Ryan. That's to his running back, complete. And the Falcons are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. A gigantic call there in overtime, but it pays off with a first down. Ryan will throw again. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Play action, Ryan. Oh, and it's intercepted. Picked off down near the 5. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. A costly mistake here in OT.
And you know what they say, when you throw an interception like that in overtime, you don't usually get a chance to throw a second one. I mean, I'm not sure the analytics on it. Let's ask Marvin, our statistician, to ring that down for us. That's typically how coaches and teams feel about it. If you throw one, you likely cost yourself the game.
First down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14. A carry now for McKissick. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're back, you spend time with your...
You lay pause yourself? We'll give this 100% completion rate by Alex Smith. He's so good. Okay.
Offensive line and give them
Brandon, I don't hear you.
Those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for
Okay,
a
now I hear you.
significant chunk of yardage.
And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a
Okay,
first down.
mute Paul.
That's the way to do it.
Mute
Hand it to
Paul,
someone with
Brandon.
vision and
Don't want to
good
hear the
footwork,
echo.
and handling a little bit of power, and you find a way to pick up first downs.
He'll air this one out deep for 6. And that's caught
Get
inside
Moss.
the 35. And he is in for the score. And it is absolute stunned silence here as they win it on the road in overtime.
Yeah, we don't talk about that.
For as big and strong as some of these guys are, especially when you see them in full pads, it is sometimes hard to appreciate how truly fast they can move. That was incredible.
GG.
Partner, a great game that we got to see and making it extra special. Not only did I get 4 quarters with you in this one, I got some overtime, a little whipped cream.
Chase really air.
Trying to make this whole thing palatable.
I just want you to pay for my meal later.
You really just wanted 4 quarters, what you want.
Look at my average judgment play because this Falcons defense is so bad. Oh my.
What a game.
I really got like 15 yards per play. That's tough.
You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. Till next time, we say so long from Atlanta.
You really did fumble back this game. You were in the end zone. You really got first. You really threw a pick like that. That's tough. What do you say? Yeah, I mean it's only 11. What do you want me to play? Want me to play Madden, Dead by Daylight, Apex, Mortal Kombat, Rainbow? Yes. How did the stream out? No, did it? Why does we gotta get bricks? Get the bricks out of him. Oh, already game started.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. Here's a scene a short time ago. The Ravens introduced to this sellout crowd, and through a sea of pyrotechnics, out they came from the tunnel. We're set to go as the Ravens get ready to match up with the Kansas City Chiefs. Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. First and 10, here's Mahomes. They'll roll him out right. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. Now the first carry for Le'Veon Bell. And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. It was Chuck Clark coming up to make the tackle. On 2nd and 9, Mahomes. Open man is Hill. He's got it. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 30. That one goes for 24 yards. Now a first down carry by Bell. A little glimpse of his athleticism there, what they're going to have to deal with. He can use his legs to dance around back behind the line of scrimmage and beyond the line of scrimmage.
And wouldn't you love to get a copy of their defensive scouting report going into the week? Because that's been stressed the whole time. Keep him bottled up. Keep him in the pocket. But it's the first drive of the game and emotions are running high. Someone forgot that, trying to make a big...
Mahomes hit. He lost the football. Able to fall on it, but look where they recovered it. That's a big loss.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
Call that a very strong gain of 24.
Every coach we ever talk to says to his team before the game, quick start, guys. Let's get out of the gate fast. How about that? They took his lesson to heart, didn't they?
They did exactly that. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Chiefs take it right down and score on the opening drive. That's just a solid, methodical drive to start this game.
And how about how it culminated? Doing exactly what they wanted to do, getting the ball downfield, and then running it into the end zone. I'm just telling you, partner, when you run it in rather than throw it in, that hurts a defense psychologically a heck of a lot more.
Taken about 7 yards deep. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at the 34. Jackson fakes the give and keeps it. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Well, that play never really got off the launching pad. He had a linebacker in his face before he had a chance to do much of anything.
Yeah, I think it's big boys up front, that offensive line. They've got to do a little bit better job of protecting him if they're going to continue to run the option like this.
He'll wind up getting 11 on that one. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. First carry for the former Buckeye, J.K. Dobbins. And he will have a Ravens first down, as that'll be a pickup of about 5 as they convert on 3rd and inches. A pickup of 5 that time and a first down. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Trying to get it to Willie Snead there. And that'll bring up 2nd down. To throw again. Jackson. He uncorks it for Snead. That's caught inside the 20. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Willie Snead. 51 yards. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying the football game. I think it's fair to say there's nothing that gets a crowd to its feet quite like a big play, and that was something special there. Boy, was he moving. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
Made at the 25-yard line. The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
I know this may be jumping the gun a little bit, but 7-7, they're flinging it around like crazy. Look at the drive that's going on here. Partner, we may have to start thinking about one of these defenses just holding someone to a field goal and maybe trying to get advantage that way.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. And they brought the pressure there just right up the gut, didn't they?
Yeah, they certainly did. And, you know, when you've got so many different responsibilities as an offensive line, you got to deal with the nose tackle, the 2 defensive tackles or ends, and then sometimes you just can't account for everyone. The linebacker slipped free.
Complete, the tight end, Kelsey. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. The Chiefs with the football as we start the second quarter. They're on the march, but facing a 3rd down here. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. A CD, you know, so often we talk about quarterbacks holding on to the ball too long. Well, we can't say that there. He had no time to do much of anything.
And this came from the edge, and those pass rushers, they have so many tricks of the trade to get around blockers. They have a lot of tools in their kit. This was pure speed and athleticism on this play, though, and they could barely get a glove on him before he got the quarterback on the ground.
do go for it. It's Mahomes. And going deep for Hill. This is caught inside the 15. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 67 yards. And the Chiefs have taken the lead.
I think you can make a fair case for Tyreek Hill being the most explosive player in the NFL when he gets his hands on the football, and that was Exhibit A.
Well, in this league where coordinators worry so much about drawing up the right routes, blocking assignments, misdirections and stuff, they have these precise arrows and movements. Sometimes the best plays just come from the schoolyard where you look at your fastest guy and say, go long. Go get it, big man.
And according to Next Gen Stats, his top speed on that one, better than 20 miles an hour.
Kickoff for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
Taken about 7 yards deep. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily.
And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson, 74 yards. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying the football game.
Well, I mean, Lamar Jackson, what more can we say at this point? He is a living, breathing highlight reel. And go ahead and tack on that last play to the list of big ones by number 8.
And this is a play defensively where you're just looking around and saying, what was that? What just happened? You're looking at your teammates. They're looking at you. And let's face it, your defensive coordinator, he's not going to tip his cap to him. That's not how football works. But he probably should have after that run. That was absolutely sensational.
And he covered a lot of ground on that one, as evidenced by the final total there on Next Gen Stats.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. There have been points on the board. We just saw back-to-back touchdown drives. I love it. I'm high-fiving our statistician, Christian McLeod, and you're angry. You're a defensive guy.
If you met one of my defensive coordinators, God rest his soul, I'm surprised he isn't in this booth right now wanting to really take you on. This is not football the way he sees it. He wants a good old-fashioned kicking game, defense, field position, and we're getting an up and down the field game here.
I'll take him. Where's his tombstone?
Boot Hill, baby.
They'll try and run for it with Bell. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. Give him the third down conversion, 5 yards on the play. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
First down, Chiefs.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Calais Campbell on the stop.
2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Now they'll throw with Mahomes. To the right side, it's Kelsey. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 42. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Chiefs.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. A reminder coming up here at halftime, we'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first-half highlights and analysis from a back-and-forth first half that we've seen.
Looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. And his throw here's incomplete.
So many offenses want to include their running backs into their passing offense and be able to swing the ball out or check it down to them. But sometimes those guys are just not as comfortable catching the ball as they are running it.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Now it's Mahomes again. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. Flushed out right. Fine work by the Baltimore defense to help bring up 4th down.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. And it's caught. And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3. They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that. But by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on 4th down.
And they'll try the option on 1st and goal.
And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
7-yard line.
Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Flush to his right. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 5. Accelerating, and off he goes. The 40. The 20. And they will finally bring this run back to an end, but not before he's down inside the 5-yard line at the 4.
This was almost what I've heard referred to as a pick 12.
Pick 12, explain.
Well, you're talking about the 6 that they were trying to get.
Because they were so close to the end zone.
And now the 6 going the other direction. So when you take a look at teams on the march, they're in the red zone. Then after the interception, and it took a touchdown-saving tackle to keep him from going all the way.
Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. They'll try a little trickery here on the end around. I don't think anyone in the building fooled right there, as that one is going to blow up in their faces. It'll be a loss of 7 on the play. And that is going to set up 3rd and goal. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. 11 yards, but still not enough. 4th down. 4th down, here's Jackson. And this is going to be intercepted. Able to get there and pick it. A big seam, and he might go all the way. 20. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And this carries into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Through the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we've got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah. Will they make up for it? And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. Right back to Dobbins on first. The linebacker, Anthony Hitchens, there on the stop. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Jackson going to tuck it down on the option.
And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. From the gun, Jackson. He'll find Dobbins out of the backfield. And he gets it just shy of midfield, but that's not enough. He's short of the marker. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down. They'll indeed go for it with Jackson, eluding the pressure right. And he's got Snead. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. It's a first down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half. Here's a run on first down that won't even get back to the line of scrimmage. He will lose a yard, 2nd and 11.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. From the gun, it's Jackson. Open man is the tight end, Nick Boyle. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 15-yard line. The Ravens get a new set of downs, give him 17 on that pickup. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up
Jackson from the shotgun. That's complete to his running back, J.K. Dobbins. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. It'll be a gain of 4, and they're going to have a 3rd down.
3.
Operating from the gun, Jackson. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson hooking up with Mark Andrews. And the Ravens have broken the tie.
For good reason, quarterbacks want to get the ball to the perimeter to their wide receivers for big plays. But in this situation, it felt like, based on coverage, he knew that he wanted his tight end to have the football, and for good reason.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
And the Chiefs are going to make the recovery. The risk-reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them. And field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
Good work after the catch, going to net him 23 and a first. Mahomes now to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Derek Wolfe in there to get him. It's a loss of 5. On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd. 3 quarters in the books. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
14.
This offense 2 for 2 converting on these thus far, so why not try again here on 4th down? They'll go for it. Going for it all. This is caught by Hill for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Wow, talk about a big 4th down conversion for the score. Defensively, how do you let that happen?
I think you start with the offense and you give them credit for going for it and having that kind of, let's face it, audacity. But defensively, I think you're right on target, partner. There's no way something like that's supposed to happen in that situation. You're supposed to be able to shut that down and get the ball back for your own team. Instead, they give up not just a big play, but a touchdown.
And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. The throw here to Andrews, the tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A big play on the catch and run, covering 34 yards.
The 46 6-yard line.
Jackson going to look to do it himself. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. From the gun, Jackson. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off at the 23. So how about that for a momentum switch?
We're in the fourth quarter and it's a tie game. You've got to take care of the football here. Now their opportunity to take the lead right out the window, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
Sliding out of the pocket. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
Give him 14 on that one and a first down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Tyreek Hill that time. And now it's second down.
I may be an analyst, but I'm also a fan. I love it when people take the big shots downfield, but he was under a lot of duress, and I think that forced the incompletion downfield. Didn't have a real good chance to find his target.
Mahomes firing complete, and they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. 23 yards the pickup there. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's second down. Bell, and he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3.
Patrick Queen on the tackle. First,
getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They've got it 1st and goal, looking to take the lead here in the late going. This is caught. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Le'Veon Bell. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Chiefs have broken our tie as they take the lead. And it's good. That makes it a 28-21 game.
the score, Chiefs 28, Ravens 21.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. And he's going to be taken down inside the 10 at about the 8-yard line.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. He's got it up to the 15, showing off some fancy footwork there on the play. 7 yards on the play, and it'll bring up a second down. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Mark Andrews, there, and it's 3rd and short.
Brings up 3rd down and 3 yards to go.
Here's Jackson. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Chris Jones in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. They're going on 4th down. It's Jackson. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. On 4th down, that turned out like a punt. Maybe he was better defensively there just to knock it down.
And you know they go over those situations. All right, 4th down, Where's the ball? Where would we get the ball? But instinct takes over, and when it's in the air, they just go and get it. So it's hard to get on him for intercepting it, but the smart play would have been what you suggested. Knock it down and take over in a deeper position.
A well-executed 22-yard gain.
Chiefs.
Interesting, Mahomes wants to throw it. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. Oh, very close to a turnover there in the end zone. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill that time, but it's going to be second down. Mahomes to throw. And this one incomplete. So the clock stopped now with 20 seconds remaining. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
And that touchdown should make you feel comfortable. But do you really feel like it's totally over yet?
Not totally, but I think you're pretty much there.
Yeah, you've still got to make sure you stay with it, do all the right things down the stretch, especially on defense. But that touchdown there, you've got to feel good about your chances.
34, Ravens 21.
And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number...
And a big loss here as he's taken down. And we've got a timeout. 9 seconds remaining.
Brings up second down.
Well, this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a second and very long. Another try after the first down sack. Jackson caught by Snead over the middle. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete. They were going for a consolation TD, but it was not to be. And time has run out now on this game. Charles, we saw a lot of points go up in this one. Certainly defensively, stuff that they can look at on film, don't you think?
No doubt about it. And they've got to go back and check where the errors are, how they're going to fix them, and continue to get better at what they do. But they also need a little adjustment with their confidence. To give up that many points, even if you win a game, that can hurt you.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. From Baltimore, so long, everybody.
Youngway Koo set to kick off.
Set to go, Youngway Koo ready to do the honors. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. There's Vick, dancing to his left. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Throwing again, Vick on 2nd and 10. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. Vick goes play action. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And now possession's going to go over with a football at the 20-yard line. Opening minute, and already a trip to the red zone. 1st and 10 right at the 20.
Oh my god, my thingy died.
First carry for the Hall of
It's okay.
It's the boss,
My team's too good. I'm sorry, but I'm not.
Pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15. The first down run got 5. Here's
Who plays Mutt anymore? I don't know, but I guess you do, and I do. Oh, I'm trash. Whoa, my finger slipped. That's what happened. That's what happened. That's what happened.
Return just out across the 15 to the 16-yard line. Not a good open. First throw of the afternoon, intercepted.
And I know the
My thingy died.
Negative thoughts in his head going forward since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things I remember about him coming out of school is he's able to wipe things away pretty easily and move on.
Line OFT.
Down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. They'll give him 8 on the play.
Said my
thing
died.
Open man, here's Foster. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line.
That was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? 2nd and manageable. Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down. Let him get the first down.
What's a rough flag on me? No way.
We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. Here's Michael Vick. Oh, this one's tipped and intercepted.
That's fine.
At the 36.
DK Metcalf, the strong safety. Yes, sir.
Well, there definitely was some juice on that pass. And while tight ends don't always have the same reputation for hands as wide receivers do, in this case, that ball was expected to be caught.
You can't tackle him. It's impossible.
Means Joe Green on the tackle.
Play action. Now Griffin.
Wait, I thought X was a button I can press, but no one was X on the field. I'm built different.
Third and long. It's Griffin. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. And he's into the end zone for the receiving touchdown. Darren Waller, 37 yards. And his guys have taken a first quarter lead.
And what a weapon he is at the tight end spot.
Okay, then.
Because when they throw him the football downfield, They count on him getting additional yardage almost every time, and that's exactly
Okay,
what
buddy.
Caught that.
Nice one.
That always takes off with it. It's a fake.
Wow.
He is not
Wow.
gonna make it.
I've been played. I've been finessed of my 2 points.
So they went for 2 and failed. They didn't use him on the PAT, but now he boots this one away with a 6-0 lead.
And Foster's so good,
Just outside
obviously.
the goal line. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14. 1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. Now he dumps this off over the
You didn't even get tackled?
They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the Second and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. Now here's Vic.
Sorry, Michael's not that guy.
Partner, we talked about this at halftime, but I don't think either one of us expected it to continue. Michael Vick has been bottled up in this game. This defense has done a fantastic job of containing his running ability.
It is so rare. They could never contain him back in the day. Remember 2006 when he set the single-season record with over 1,000 rushing yards. And unable to connect. If he had caught it, it would have been a 1st down. Instead, it's 4th. Now, remember, they were unsuccessful earlier in this 1st quarter. Going for it.
Play action much? I wonder. Oh.
They will indeed
What?
go for it.
What happened?
That's to his running back, complete.
Oh my. What even?
They're going to get this beyond the
This game is a scam.
So not only do they convert on 4th, but they pick up 22 yards in the process. 6-0 our score after 1.
The score. Visitors 6. Vikings nothing.
Got the play bit of a Cowboy 80.
Now they go screen. It's complete. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4.
Partner, when you see a screen pass and the defensive tackle ends up making the play, you know that one wasn't sold well at all, because he should be upfield by the time you throw the pass. If not, you end up in big trouble, as we just saw right there.
Now a nice throw here, right side. He hauls it.
My first fumble in like a year. Oh my god.
Obviously, you got to hold on to the football, but I've got to give credit to the defense there. Good job of knocking it free.
Yeah, because a lot of the time we just blame the offensive players for not taking care of it. How about the effort of the defensive players knowing that guys are going to, and if they're good, anticipate the contact coming and try and cover up the football. And they still find ways to knock it free.
And a hard-earned yard there as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. To throw is RG3. Here's Moss with a catch out of the backfield. And touchdown! Randy Moss, 42 yards. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead. And there they got him the ball. Just get it to him, let him do the rest.
You know, he probably said that to his quarterback as he broke the huddle. I like the play call. Just get it to me.